Mooncake by Frank Ash. One summer night, Bear and his friend Little Bird sat down to watch the moon. 자, 이 문장을 어떻게 꺼내볼지 한번 볼게요. 자, 먼저 시간이 먼저 나오네요. 언제? One summer night. 누가? Bear and his friend Little Bird. 무엇을 했다고요? Sat down to watch the moon. 자, 이렇게 끊어읽기. 이제 다시 한번 처음부터 해볼게요. One summer night, Bear and his friend Little Bird sat down to watch the moon. 자, 자연스럽게 끊어읽기가 되었죠. After a while, Little Bird said. 자, after 할 때 이렇게 입을 더 옆으로, 좌우로, 또 위아래로 살짝 또 벌려주는 거 잊지 마시고 After a while, Little Bird. 자, little 할 때 L 입천장에 혀가 닿고 little 그리고 bird 할 때는 이제 가운데 R 발음이 있으니까 깊숙하게 bird 이렇게 표현하지 마시고 bird, little bird said I think I feel hungry. 자, think 할 때 th 발음 혀가 나왔다가 들어가면서 think, I feel. 자, f 발음은 윗니가 아랫입술을 대고 공기를 빼주면서 feel hungry 라고 표현하시면 됩니다. Me too, replied Bear. 자, reply, 입술을 동그랗게 모았다가 replied. 그 다음에 bear 할 때 이제 R 발음 확실하게 replied bear. And you know what I wish? I wish I could just jump up and take a bite out of the moon. 자, out of the 이렇게 of에 대해서 이렇게 또박또박 발음을 하기보다 out of the 세 번 시작. out of the and take a bite out of the moon. How delicious that would be. 자, delicious 이 음절 강조했으니까 how delicious that would be, that would be. How do you know? Chirped Little Bird. Maybe the moon doesn't taste good at all. Maybe it tastes terrible. 자, 처음부터 잘 끊어있는 거 유의하시면서 해볼게요. After a while, Little Bird said, I think I feel hungry. Me too, replied Bear. And you know what I wish? I wish I could just jump up and take a bite out of the moon. How delicious that would be. How do you know? Chirped Little Bird. Maybe the moon doesn't taste good at all. Maybe it tastes terrible. Bear thought for a moment. 자, thought, Bear thought for a moment. Then he went inside and got his bow and arrow. With a piece of string, he attached a spoon to the arrow. 자, 처음부터 다시 해볼게요. 시작. Bear thought for a moment. Then he went inside and got his bow and arrow. With a piece of string, he attached the spoon to the arrow. Then he went outside again and shot the spoon at the moon. 자, 이 부분에서 spoon 할 때 스푼 피읍이 아니라 spoon 이렇게 이제 된 발음으로 해주시고요. 우리가 대부분 again이라고 많이 이제 again이라는 발음을 하는데 again라고 발음하시면 더 깔끔합니다. 다시 한번 해볼게요. Then he went outside again and shot the spoon at the moon. 잘하셨어요. I knew that wouldn't work, said Little Bird. The moon is just too far away. What you need is a rocket ship. Then I shall build one, said Bear. 자, 여기까지 다시 한번 해볼게요. I knew that wouldn't work, said Little Bird. The moon is just too far away. What you need is a rocket ship. Then I shall build one, said Bear. The very next day, Bear went to the junkyard and bought everything he thought he would need to build a rocket ship. 여기서 everything, th, thought, th 펴내는 거 주의하면서 다시 한번 천천히 읽어볼게요. The very next day, Bear went to the junkyard and bought everything he thought he would need to build a rocket ship. All summer long, Bear and Little Bird worked and worked. 자, worked 할 때 또 이제 R 발음 강하게 배에서 깊숙이 worked and worked. 과거형이니까. But when fall came, the rocket ship was still not finished. I would like to go with you, said Little Bird, but winter is coming, and I must fly south with the flock. So Bear and Little Bird said goodbye. 자, 여기까지 다시 한번 천천히 읽어볼게요. All summer long, Bear and Little Bird worked and worked, but when fall came, the rocket ship was still not finished. I would like to go with you, said Little Bird, but winter is coming, and I must fly south with the flock. So Bear and Little Bird said goodbye. 점점 이야기가 흥미로워지고 있어요. 자, 지금 보는 유튜브가 아니라 함께 책 읽는 유튜브니까 따라하고 계시죠? When it began to get cold and the leaves fell off the trees, Bear got sleepy. But instead of climbing into bed and sleeping through the winter, he kept right on working. He worked and worked until the rocket ship was finished. 드디어 우주선을 다 만들었어요. 다시 한번 읽어볼게요. When it began to get cold and leaves fell off the trees, Bear got sleepy. But instead of climbing into bed and sleeping through the winter, he kept right on working. He worked and worked until the rocket ship was finished. Then he climbed inside and began the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, But before he reached 1, he fell asleep. 같이 읽으면서 넘어가겠습니다. He slept and slept and slept until one night the wind knocked over his rocket ship. Bear had never been awake in the winter before. When he opened his eyes and saw all the snow, he thought he was on the moon. He climbed out of his rocket ship, scooped up some snow, and made a little mooncake. Then he tasted it. It tasted like something he had tasted before, but he wasn't quite sure what it was. 이야기가 점점 흥미로워지고 있으니까 멈출 수가 없어요. 자, 계속 달립니다. 모르는 단어가 있어도 상상하면서 한번 쭉 읽어볼게요. While he thought about that, he decided to go for a walk. He didn't want to go too far because he was afraid that he would get lost. So he just walked in a big circle. After a while, he came upon his own paw prints in the snow. These paw prints are too big to belong to a moon mouse or even a moon raccoon, thought Bear. Maybe they were made by a moon bear, or perhaps, he shuddered, a terrible moon monster. Bear felt scared. He ran back to his rocket ship and prepared for takeoff. Again, he began the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And again, he fell asleep. This time, she slept until spring. One day, his friend Little Bird returned and woke him up. How was everything down south? Asked Bear. Just fine, said Little Bird. Did you go to the moon? Asked Little Bird. I sure did, said Bear. And how did the moon taste? Asked Little Bird. Was it terrible? No, replied Bear. It was delicious. 네, 이렇게 또 한 권 영어책을 읽었습니다. 자, 여기서 만족하시는 분은 다시 한번 읽으면서 발음 확인하시고요. 조금 더 하고 싶다 그러면 어순편도 시청하시면서 더 재밌는 스토리 깊게 느끼도록 할게요.